Hey guys, so this is going to be a review of The Black Phone. I am so freaking glad that I managed to watch this, just watch it. This is, recording this is, the last day, um, the showing at my cinema. I don't know why this keeps happening. If you watched my videos before, you'll also know that I missed out on the Nicolas Cage film because that wasn't. I swear that was only at the cinema for 2 weeks and it just disappeared, which was really annoying because I don't always have the time to just go see the film straight away because after work I have other stuff as well, and obviously money as well. So it's really. But I managed to just catch it, and I'm so glad because it is so freaking good. If this is when this comes out and it's still at your cinema, just go watch it because it is one you don't want to miss. It is at first glance you think that it's just a straightforward, okay, someone's gonna get kidnapped, okay. It's not that like that what do you call it, cookie cutter. It's not that cookie cutter film. It has so many depths and levels. So I'm going to try and do this review while giving too much away, but I will say this one line from this guy. So basically when I came in, there was two couples near the front, one couple, and they looked just over middle aged, I would say. I'm not don't want to assume people's age, but anyway. And I remember when the film finished, I went to the toilet and I assumed it was them two that were having the conversation. But the guy said to his wife, well, might not even be his wife. I'm assuming. He goes to him, that is the most disturbing film I've ever seen. So that pretty much sums up this film. But anyway, so this is about, obviously, if you've seen the trailer, you'll see, okay, a kid gets kidnapped. But there's other things that happen in this story. So the kid that gets kidnapped. So basically, the film is about two kids and the dad, and he's not very. He's always drunk all the time. And what I really like, what this film did, it when it reveals stuff, it does it slowly. It's not straight away in one scene. So you do find out, okay, where's the mother? Again, you do find out, okay, this killer thing, who is he, what's his intention. So it's not straight, they do it really well, the way they gradually release information and stuff like that. I do really like that. And there is something really special about one character which I'm not gonna mention because I don't want to spoiler it, but basically all these kids are going missing and they don't know, who's doing this, but they call this kind of character the Grabbler. You know how they call serial killers in real life and they don't know the actual name. They give them this cool name, which some people criticize because it's kind of putting them on this pedestal, giving them fame, which they kind of want, that sort of thing. But anyway, so these kids go missing, and then you would have seen the trailer. This kid goes missing. First off, okay, the character of the Grabbler I really enjoyed because throughout I'm thinking, okay, well, why is he doing this? He has some weird, his kind of character and everything is not straightforward. It kept me intrigued as to who this person was, and it played by a guy called Ethan Hawke. I don't think I've ever seen any other films with him in it, or not acknowledged him anyway, because it's the first time I've heard or seen him from the top of my head. But that was a really good performance. What I do really like as well, the way they do kind of oh, it just, I'm trying to do this review without giving too much away, but as it kind of builds up to this kid getting kidnapped, you kind of see kind of not images, videos of this black van driving, and then as each kid kind of goes missing, you see the kid walking towards this blurred figure which you don't see fully, and then the screen starts to blur and turn to black. Oh, I love that. That was so good. But just the way everything is done is really well as well. Obviously I'll mention this anyway because it's in the trailer anyway. The phone, and obviously him being able to communicate with all these kids that have died, and each one has different characters, which, like, when I say different characters, I mean different personalities that work really well, and which I really like, especially one of them, where it's like, okay, even though he's dead and everything, he's still not like kind of changed the kind of person he is, which I really kind of liked. But yeah, overall, it's a really good movie. It's not just like you straight up someone's got kidnapped kind of thing. There's real depth to it, which I really enjoyed about the film. Um, but yeah, if I was to rate this out of 10, this is such a gem. If I was to rate it out of 10, oh, what would I give it? Damn, right, I didn't think this over. What would I give this film? You know what? Okay. I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. It probably is gonna change. I want to say 8 or 9. It is a really good film. I don't really see any faults with it. It's not, you know what? Forget it. Giving it a 10 out of 10, okay? Actually, I'm giving it a 9.5. No. Right, basically, I'm rating it between an 8 and a 10. More so, I'm going to say more so a 9 out of 10. Um, but it's really good. It is so good. You know what? Forget it. It's a 10 out of 10. We're finalising it. It's a 10 out of 10. It's really good. You need to see it. It's like a must see, especially if you're somebody who's kind of sick of the horror movies that keep churning out now. Like, if you've seen the trailer to Smell, it looks like some kind of student project film. I'm just pointing it out there now. Pointing it out there now. But if you're kind of sick of the horror films that are coming out now, honestly, this one is really good. It's one of those like gem ones, which gives you more hope in horror movies. It gives you that glimmer of hope that, oh my god, horror movies are going to start to be good again. But yeah, that is it for this review. So bye, guys.